All right, good morning. Um, Mr. Wright, Mr. Ponzo, Mr. Bronze, Miss Mills, and Mr. Fletchery. So we have been tasked in coming up with a training plan for HPIP primary credential obtainment for Potomac. Now, Miss Mills isn't currently listed as a HPIP instructor, but she will be getting um, access to that from the people at HPIP. So there's two parts. So originally HPIP was a secondary, and that takes about roughly 2 weeks. Now there is a second layer of this that has been approved by the DOL that will give us a primary credential. Now to note that the document that I have up on my screen was created by an instructor at another center, because you will see that there's NCCR written in here. But this seems to be the preferred template at this time. So I have taken his document and I have started to modify it. And what I really need is the assistance of the instructors, with some oversight of their coordinators, so that we can adjust this in a manner that will suit Potomac. Let me just run through this document. Another thing to keep in mind, this can be taught in 4 weeks and can run as long as 6 weeks. This document is currently set up for like a 6 week program. Now, I took the initial document, and if you look, so let's just run through this real quick. I don't want to make this video too long, but this way it explains things. So it's going to go week by week: week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and then week 6. Now, like I said, this it does not have to be this long. As a matter of fact, I would almost prefer it to be a 4 week training. I will also, in the email that I'm going to send this in, provide an overview document that I was working on as part of what my training plan was going to be without any oversight, where it kind of highlights, the objectives. It kind of shows you the course offerings, as well as I will include the PowerPoint that came from HPIP originally explaining all this. So this will be, the three documents we will use to create this training plan. So let's just scroll back up so we understand what's going on here. So um, the instructor, he's from Muhlenberg. He is a was a foundations instructor. We don't have that here. I wish we did, because they would take care of this. So he just gives a brief oversight of what's going to go on in week 1. And look, it says it consists of students getting adjusted to the basic safety and proper work ethic while obtaining their OSHA 10 certificates and beginning phase 1 of high performance installation. And then he gave, a weekly outline of scheduling, by blocks. Ours will probably, we can mimic this exactly, but if you notice, I just highlighted the section on here in the middle that has the HPIP training. Now, if you look, he puts his NCCER basic safety, and then he puts his OSHA 10 in there. Now, the way it was explained to me is there may be keyword, tar line items for each one of the trades that will loosely align with insulation. And the preferred delivery would be that these would be the tar line items you would be working on, correct? You know, um, at the same time in conjunction with the HPIP portion. And if you notice, I took his document and I made one separately for carpentry, HVAC, and BCT. This way, you all can use these blocks here to identify tar line items that relate. If we do want to offer OSHA 10 because we are all certified, this could be something that we do in conjunction so that this way the students are going to have a secondary and a primary. I know that Mr. Bronze in BCT has solar, so he already has a primary. And it may not be offered all at the same time or from all the trades at any one time. So I just want everybody to have one that is geared towards their trade. So Mr. Bronze and Mr. Ponzo, um, what I would prefer is I would take this document, I would go here under BCT, and then I would basically put myself a narrative. My narrative would be here underneath this. So then it would have my narrative, if I'm Mr. Bronze, my narrative of what I'll be covering that week in a nutshell, in accordance with the HPIP training I'd be giving that week. And then I would just go through and do each week. Like I said, this portion, that covers the insulation stuff, is already kind of in there. And like I said, I will provide the other documents. Maybe we'll discuss it. She initially wanted this by Friday, but she said if I need a little longer, that's fine. But like I said, I'm going ahead and setting up the document. You guys know your TARs very well. You guys can see that it's you don't have to give anything super detailed in the description. So if we can start getting this stuff together in this document, this would be the quickest route we can go. It will still have to be approved by April. It will still then be sent into HPIP for approval after that, and then this is off of our plate. So this is what I'm needing help with at this point. I do have several other things going on, and I appreciate your guys' feedback, which is very vital to making sure that this is a very accurate description of how this may look when we do institute it. So if you have any questions, everybody has my number, but I think this video is a good explanation of what I'm trying to ask for. So again, have a good day. I appreciate you guys. I look forward to talking to you and getting this done as quickly as possible so that we don't all have this extra little headache right now. Thank you.